Hey, this is DocHollyHealth. Welcome to my channel. I'm out here in Miami, Florida. It's about over 90% humidity, so you can just imagine. I feel like I should have gills out here or something. So I'm gonna get sweaty, but we're not gonna work too hard. We're gonna work on a little bit of just core contraction, because the core is just so important for not only a resilient back, but a resilient body, right? You can think of the core as your belt around your spine. You see, we just think of like our six-pack layer, like our strong abs, like that we want to show off, but we actually have the obliques underneath that run both ways. And then we have the muscle that really has fibers that go all the way around to the back, and that one is so crucial, and a lot of us don't truly activate that to its fullest potential. So I'll give you some cues on how to really get that muscle, the transversus abdominis, activated, and then we'll start to build it up. And then throughout my other videos, you'll be able to really know how, okay, this is how Holly wants me to activate the core. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna lie flat on your back. You're gonna have your knees bent and flat. Take both of your hands and place them just right inside your hip bones. And then I want you to kind of feel like you're doing a Kegel and then building up your core from there like an elevator. Everything kind of comes up and in, like you're pulling your belly button towards heart center. And when you do that, you kind of feel your low back will start to imprint against the ground, just kind of go flush against the floor. And then you can release. So again, do that little Kegel and then build the elevator up, engaging the core. And underneath your fingers, why I wanted them here is you can feel like it's really firm. So I don't want that to get squishy at all. Keep it nice and firm. And then from there, maintain this. And just doing this is an exercise in itself, just getting the motor control, which is like the brain to the core connection. That's the first step. So if you're just working on this, honestly, you can shut the video off and just practice this for a few days and get that brain core connection. And then you can start adding it to some bigger movements, like just lifting one foot at a time. Let's just lift the left foot like 2 or 3 inches and lower it back down, just kind of tapping the foot. And now a lot of the time we just want to like lift and lower the leg, like this is easy, but I want you to think of using that core. The leg comes up as a unit and then pressing it back down. Good, let's just do a couple on the left for 3. Inhale, exhale 2. Inhale, exhale 1. And then let's do that on the right. So I'm gonna contract, lift a few inches, and then just kind of tap down. Like my leg just arcs down to the floor. And sometimes you might feel your shoulders want to help you out. Just remind yourself to relax your shoulders, relax your jaw, your head and your neck. The work is not there. The work is in your core. And it takes time. Let's just do 3. You don't have to overdo these. 2 and 1. And then once we start getting that bigger, we can take it into dead bugs. We'll just do the lower body portion of the dead bug. So it's the same idea that we actually just did, except we're just going to start with the legs up top and we'll alternate. So I'll tap the whole left leg down in 1 unit, bacha, and the whole right leg down in 1 unit. Perfect. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. I feel the low back imprinting flush on the surface of the earth, and just breathing here. 1 more time on the right. And if that's easy and you want to go on, take those hands up and then we'll start to activate it that way. Release left leg, right arm. It doesn't have to go all the way back. I've got this nice plant here that's actually blocking me from going fully back, but you don't need to. I always say just go as back as far as you can control anyways. Good. So this is just a core progression into the dead bug, getting that really strong transversus abdominis action. Let's do 2 more on each for 2, with a smile on your face. I know mine is. Last one. And one. Good. Give your knees a big hug and just gently rock side to side. Taking some breaths here to ground and center yourself. And then you can start rocking it slowly all the way up until you have enough momentum. You're in a seated position. And then we'll swing it around into our bird dog progressions, which gets the same thing. It's kind of like a dead bug, but opposite. So you'll be on those hands and knees again. Pull the belly button into the spine. Now actually for this, I like to push my shoulder blades apart a little bit, so I'm a little bit rounded actually in the upper back and hollowing out the core. So I'm actually kind of like ice cream scooping the core up, so you feel that nice firm contraction again. Now we could start light for these again and just kind of lift one leg and then pull it back just a couple inches, really grounding through the hands and just kind of kicking the left foot back. Or you could start to go bigger. Yep. So if you're with me, inhale and exhale. And what you're trying to see is that your hip bones stay square to the floor and you're not rounding and twisting your body. Good. Let's do two more like this, and I promise we'll build it up. Bicep spiral forward. Good. And now you can do the little ones first just to kind of test your stability. Just kind of lift the right knee a few inches and a few inches down, keeping the nice long upper body. If that feels good, make it bigger, kick back. You saw I kind of twerked my hips there, so I'm gonna remind myself, Holly, keep my hips square. A lot of times too, we'll kind of shift our weight into the stable hip. Make sure it's wrapping back to center. So you're staying nice and aligned. Let's go for 3. Nice tight core. 2. And 1. If you really get that mind-body connection, you'll feel the core there. And if it's not perfect today, that's okay. Take a nice wide knee child's pose, sit back. Just give your arms a little rest. Relax. Good, and then we'll inhale, take it back forward, and we'll do the full bird dog now. So really activate that core, push the hands down, crawl the right fingertips forward, plant the left foot back, find the core, find your squareness, and then lift. And we'll just hold it first for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, return. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Crawl the left hand forward, stick the right foot back, and then lift. Find your stability, push the floor away with the right hand for 4, 3, 2, 1, perfect. Now we can do a few side to side. Let's do 5 per side today. Reach the right arm, left leg for 5. Inhale, exhale. 4. You can count with me if that helps. Slow is better than fast. 3. Bada bing, bada boom. 2. If you go too fast, you'll probably compensate and shift. So that's why slow is better. Time under tension, especially for that core. Last one. Boom. 1. Boom. Sit back in child's pose and relax. Slowly roll up. Okay, so now you kind of know how I want you to activate that core. This is more of like an educational video. So when we continue and we do more like core stuff, take it back to that. Take it back to really finding your transversus abdominis, maybe with the hands inside the hips. Feel the firmness, mind-muscle connection, and then we can build planks, all sorts of fun stuff. So can't wait to see you next time. Let me know if this was helpful to you, and if I can help you out, here for you.